Welcome everyone to the March 11th Water and Sewer meeting. Would make a motion, we approve the February 6 minutes.
So moved.
Okay, approved. Parks, Tony sent me an email and said he has a cold and he can't make it. So he gave me some ideas or some reports of the Park Street pump station. It looks like it's going to be up and running by April.
Yeah.
The parts are coming or here and good. So that's been great to get that done. Sewer needs analysis. He said that probably will be an engineer maybe next month.
Dave Prickett, I believe.
Yeah.
Or some of his crew will be on probably via Zoom again or something. Yeah.
For some recommendations on
Yeah.
what we're going to do with the sewer expansion when we do it. Ice study.
Mike, just one question on Dave Prickett. Where is their office? Which city?
I believe they're Connecticut, I think.
Okay.
Not 100% on that.
Sure. Okay. Sorry. I didn't.
No.
I can look at one of the emails when we're done and verify.
Okay.
The ionized study.
I think that's all. That's
all.
he's doing that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just swing into next month's meeting. Word. Lead service update, that's pretty well done, isn't it, Mike? Those.
I got, let's see. I've got 10 customers that I have no phone numbers for. And I have 6 others that I'm waiting on information from. I've been texting them or whatever, and I'm just waiting for a picture back from them. What I might do is I've been kind of emailing and talking to some folks in town that have been around a while, like my mom. And she helped me out quite a bit with some phone numbers, like 6 or 7 of them. And I just, some of these names, a couple of them I recognize, but if not, I'm just gonna go and hang the things on the door and just have them call my cell phone.
Like these?
Yeah, so, right now, we have 700 and I wanna say 12 services that I have in the list right now, and 22 of them are completely galvanized services that are, they pop up automatically to replace.
That's not bad.
No, it's not,
No?
I was quite surprised. There's houses that we've put a new water main in and we've reconnected to galvanized, which goes into their house, but that doesn't, as long as there's copper from the main to the shut off and then you're tied back into the galvanized, it doesn't pop up as a
Okay.
lead service line that needs to get replaced. So that's wrapping that up soon, hopefully. And my agenda has that groundwater recharge.
Yeah.
So I've been
Nothing
CCing you on emails, and
Yeah.
that is it. I don't hear,
See it every time.
I don't hear a word. I haven't heard a word from this guy.
Yeah.
So for a special article, we put in 50,000 to fund this project, which is a number that he threw out when we had the meeting a year and a half ago. Or 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Is he ever gonna get back to you?
I don't have a phone. I have a phone number for him, but it just goes to it's in his office at UMass. So, when I hear something, I'll let you guys know. It's been a kind of a frustrating process. Obviously, they're a very, very busy bunch, for sure. Sounds like he's hardly ever there. It sounds like he's out in the field a lot or something, so. The master plan, I did email Dave about that. He had COVID. Recently he had COVID and he's starting to catch up on all the backlog of stuff. Because I have a couple irons in the fire on other projects with him. Stating to him that we do have a DEP sanitary survey this month, the 27th. So told him that this is a requirement from DEP 2 years ago during the sanitary survey. So, he's got a lot of it done, as we know, the GIS thing and all that threw a wrench in the works, but they've got it pretty well pinned down. And I just told them I'd like at least like a draft copy to get to DEP when, I have the sanitary survey, which will probably be a 4 to 5 hour. They're usually 4 to 5 hours long.
Okay, good. The Bowles Stewardship Committee, I noticed that they're getting a couple of people on board now with that, and they're looking for volunteers.
Yeah, they're looking for a group of people. I mean, they still don't have a norm. I mean, my question is, do we need to have someone from this committee be a member of that committee as well, or is it something we could, can I just take this call
Sure.
real fast?
We've been indirectly
Barbara?
involved, we actually been directly involved with the bowl because of what you and Marky do.
Yeah, so they're,
I think it's a good idea.
yeah, so we're gonna keep doing the testing. I'm no longer gonna be on the committee.
What's a good time?
I'll jump on a meeting once a month or whatever, just to kind of let everybody know the testing, how it's going and whatnot, but other than that, I really, they're trying to get people on there, and I mean, I don't live in town or anything either, so it is what it is, but
Let's see what this new board is comprising it.
yeah, and I know they're searching for, more people to jump on board and be involved.
Left from the,
So I want to say John and Jamie Manassi as a select person was in to try to organize the a meeting, and we didn't have the last time, we didn't have a quorum. So, and that was the last time we met.
I
So,
think there's a new person or chairman of this stewardship now.
I believe it's probably Michael, is it Michael Nathan?
Well, we suggested Michael Nathan because I think, he's the perfect guy
Yeah, he
for it.
is.
He's been there
Yeah.
before. He's much more involved with the lake than, but I wondered whether somebody from this committee needs to be there to report back. And that's where I've played a role in the past. Now, I'm not volunteering necessarily because I'm not sure that I want to do it, but is there any other solution other than to have somebody from this committee?
What do you think? I mean, is it necessary or not?
well, let me put it this way, John. Well, how does it impact our water supply? What's the connection here
Yeah,
between
it's a straight line.
that bowl and,
It's a straight line. I see that.
The aquifer, the ground.
Yeah, I don't,
It probably doesn't, Peter.
yeah, that's,
I mean, it's because it's a town lake, or else it's a state lake, but it's a lake and it's water. And I think that's why we
Yeah.
always been involved.
if it was our backup water supply or something, that's a whole nother,
that'd
yeah.
be of more interest to the
But
commission
I don't
than
think it's
it
really,
is.
I really don't
Yeah.
think it's necessary.
So, I mean,
Right now, we'll just leave it the way it is.
Yeah, and you were on the call, but I'm not gonna be on it anymore. I'm gonna be doing the testing with Mark. We'll be doing the monthly testing and sampling. And then I might jump into a meeting every now and then just to kind of update everybody. And then when I come into a meeting, I can just update you guys
Yeah.
if need be.
And I can update also from the health department point of view, because I'm
That's
also on that.
That's true,
Yeah.
because you're in the health.
Yeah.
That's pretty well covered.
So I could update the folks that way.
Okay, that sounds good. Town report. Thank you, Peter, for doing that again. I noticed you sent something out to Tony already, and I think,
And Mike
I'm
just-
sure Mike will get something to you also.
I already did, yeah.
So that's,
I'll circulate a draft when I
so
have
that's
it ready.
great. Appreciate it. Mike, any concerns?
No concerns, but the annual statistical report, Christine got the usual report she does for all the meter readings on residential and industrial and all the different water categories for usage. So that has all been done and submitted. Last week I finished that up, and right now I'm working on the consumer confidence report. So I always kind of run down to the wire because we have a July billing. So part of the stipulation or requirement for the consumer confidence report is we have to either post it in the newspaper, we have to send a copy to every single person, which we used to do. And then you can post the URL, and we do post it on the town website. And we always kind of run with the billing to get it out, and the certification forms I have to send in for the consumer confidence report. It always was really tight on when the bills went out to have that URL on the bill to see if anybody wants to read it, blah, blah, blah. So Christine and I were talking about it, and I talked to John Ravestranger at Quick Print, and they can do prepaid postcards because I would like to get this out in like March or April. I've already got the consumer, I'll have it probably done tomorrow. And Christine can post it on the town website on the water department section. And then we can just have the URL made up and on a postcard, and it can just get mailed to everybody. And Christine emailed me the Excel spreadsheet of all the water only customers or water customers today, which that's all Quick Print needs, and they'll just blast out the postcards. They bring them and do all the postage.
They do?
They do everything. All we got to do is get them the information. So
Great.
it'll be a lot. It'll be a little bit of a weight off my shoulders and time crunching when we're getting crazy busy with stuff going on with the construction season. So, and that's right when I'm doing backflow testing and all that too. So, that's the game plan for the consumer confidence report from here on out. Just do a postcard and.
Yep, good. Just a side note, how are beavers doing up there? I haven't been up there at all, but
Well, there's so much water. I'm sure they're all happy. I don't know if they're about as happy as they can probably be right now. I basically the last 6 weeks have just been in the office, working on all this stuff. Haven't really been out much. I think in the last 6 weeks, I've been out in the truck, really not really driving around, but just going and checking different people's water services in their basements for this lead service line inventory. I went by the reservoir a few times, but
still scooping that near the cove.
yeah, yeah,
Build up,
yeah,
still scooping that out.
yeah.
So we still, but we're not doing anything with the critters. I mean,
Well, I know that, I mean, Huey's kind of in charge of the guy that was trapping all the beavers. And the last number I heard, I think I said maybe a month, last month's meeting or a month, but we got like 12 or 14 of them out of there so far.
boy, that must be a huge.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the same ones going back.
No, they're not, definitely not. Let's put it that way.
So they're still doing it.
I believe so, yes. Last I knew, let's,
I know I just happened to talk to Clint the other day about, Mohawk Lake and the beavers are up there.
yeah,
He's always after the kids to pull the stuff away, and
yeah,
of course they're not, but
yeah.
he said they're a nuisance up there.
They are. They're a really cool animal, but they're just in the wrong place. That's unfortunate, and we just gotta contend with them.
Just going back to this, the lead surfaces. No, we talked last meeting about Jennifer Carmichael and that she has it in her cellar, but she refuses to go down her cellar. So is she on the,
She
on the
did,
list?
she did go in her, she did go.
Down the list and take a photo.
I took a picture.
You actually went down cellar?
Yep, and she's got a copper water line, which is not in our records, but it is now, so.
Then
You're sure it's coming?
Oh, yeah. We're back.
Okay,
Motion to.
welcome
adjourn.
back. Somebody make a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, and just as a note, we lost power. That's why there was a little interruption in the meeting. And
Yes, we lost power, so we are back on and adjourned.